A lot has changed in the 2 years that I've been teaching online, including many new companies arising and more ways than ever to earn an income as a teacher online. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to start an online teaching business in 2022 in a way that will help you to create a sustainable and steady income in the long term. Hey, I am JennaLee, if you haven't heard of me yet, and I help teachers build businesses and brands online. I am a coffee-loving enthusiast and ex-classroom teacher, current online teacher, and I would love to help you either get started or scale. So if you have the time, check out my membership Limitless, where teachers are currently transitioning to online teaching full-time this year. They are learning all the tools and strategies to start and scale an online teaching business that is predictable and reliable, and that they can build a sustainable income from. Without further ado, here are the 5 steps that you can take to start that online teaching business this year. Number 1, decide if you want to work on a platform or if you want to go independent. So working on a platform has a lot of pros, which is that you have the student base already built up and you don't have to build that yourself, right? So they have a marketplace of many hundreds of thousands of families waiting to take classes from you. But going independent is also a wonderful route to go because you have more control and more freedom. However, my recommendation is to start with a platform, and then later down the line, once you've built up the tools that you need to teach online, then you can switch to start teaching independently outside of a platform. My second step is to build authority by niching down. If you don't know anywhere to start with this, check out my free class down below where I go over how to niche down, and I talk about a 3-why niche containing your expertise, your students, and your brand. So when you are niching down, you want to really think about a topic that you are an expert on. And niching down is so important, whether you are on a platform or outside of a platform, to show that you are the person to go to for that specific topic. If your clients are overwhelmed and you're teaching violin and you're teaching math and you're teaching science and all of these other topics, then they're not going to go to you for the classes that they want. So niching down will build your authority and also build your brand online. The third step to starting your online teaching business is to research the market. If you don't take the time to research the market and figure out what classes are actually in demand, meaning that the families and students actually want to take those classes, then you're not going to get eyes seen on your classes. In my membership, I talk about the 3 parts to market research. Number 1 is to actually research the current market that you're on. So if you currently teach on a platform, you would research that platform's marketplace. Number 2, you're going to reach out. Reach out to Facebook groups that have your ideal target audience and market on them. So for instance, if you are teaching online, that might be homeschooled parents. If you teach online music lessons, that might be music groups on Facebook. And the third part about research is to reflect. Are these classes what students want and what students need or not? And another part of reflecting is figuring out what season you're in and how that changes with the marketplace. I just shared some juicy tips about what classes to plan in the fall for this year. So if you're interested in tips and strategies like that, you can sign up to my email list below. The fourth step of building your online teaching business this year is to decide if you want to create subscriptions or membership type classes where the parents and students can sign up week to week and they are just charged each week. Or do you want to create a course where they are purchasing the full 8 weeks or however many weeks of the class and they just purchase it one time? I recommend a mix of both because a variety of different families are going to want to pay for different things and plan that out in their schedule. However, I will say that in this day and age in 2022, subscriptions like Amazon and Netflix and things like that are actually really growing in popularity. So as business owners, we need to think about that and think about the fact that they are more in demand now than ever. So I do recommend at least having one membership type class or subscription type class within your online classes. And my fifth step is to build on your current expertise to create multiple streams of revenue and scale your business and scale your online teaching business. So one of my Limitless members is doing this because he's currently an OUTSCHOOL teacher and he teaches Greek mythology on OUTSCHOOL and he has loads of success on OUTSCHOOL, but he is currently pivoting and including homeschooling coaching outside of his online classes. And what this is going to enable him to do is to create a backup plan to scale his income and to also create a diversity in his income so that he is not only relying on one income stream. This might look different for you. This might be utilizing the resources that you create in your online classes to sell them to other teachers, like create lesson plans for them, which a lot of teachers are currently doing either through a marketplace like Teachers Pay Teachers on Etsy or through their own website. This is also a great way to include a passive income stream in your online teaching business. So I definitely recommend thinking about how you could scale on your current expertise. In fact, if you need some more ideas about this, check out my recent video that I did on the top 10 side hustles for teachers, and you will get loads of bite-sized information that you can brainstorm and think about what you could possibly expand your online teaching business on. And finally, comment below if you are thinking of starting independently or on a platform, or if you want a mixture of both. And as always, I will see you in the next one, all about teaching online and tips and strategies to grow your brand and your business. All right, I'll see you in the next one.